Hey guys, Andy from Hooked and Hunted, and tonight we're going to be tackling the suspension on my 1990 Land Rover Defender. It's an ex-army truck, so all the springs, all the shocks have been flogged out over the years. It's a 30-year-old truck, so it's had a fair bit of use. I've done the boring stuff, all the bushes are done, or the steering dampener's in, so the fun parts tonight, we've got the new springs, Dobinson, we've got the new shocks, they're an extended length, so stock kit was 8.5 inch travel. We're now going to an 11.5, so it's roughly an extra third travel. We've got new extended brake lines for the extra travel, so we'll get it up, we'll get the new old stuff out, we'll get the new stuff in, and we'll show you how good it goes. So we've got, these are the front new remote reservoir shocks from Superior. Going to be a lot nicer than what's in there. Look pretty sweet. Adjustable dampening as well, which is going to be pretty good. So those are those. We've got the rear shocks here, same sort of thing, but for the rears. With the shocks, the originals have about 8.5 inches of travel. These are now 11.5 inch, so there's roughly an extra third travel going to be coming out of it. So that will be pretty legit. So we've got those. Then we've got new springs. So Dobinson, these are the rears. Probably a similar height in the rear. Don't want to lift it up too much. Kind of keep it how it is in the rear for now. It's probably a good height. Just going to be a bit more softer because I don't have a lot of load in the back. And then the fronts, these are going to be a bit higher. So these will, if I can get them out, there we go. So these are going to be roughly an extra inch and a half higher in the front, sort of to level out the truck.
That is what you need, an extra inch and a half.
That is what I need. So yeah, these will be pretty sweet. They're also, yeah, the fronts are shot, they're sagged as, so these will be pretty good as well to match with that. And then in the final box, all the boring stuff, but still important. We got the recoil retainers, the new shock mounts, because they're actually getting mounted higher, extended brake lines, yeah, all that sort of jazz in there. So that should be pretty good. Yeah, let's get cracking, see what it looks like. There's the old one out. Swapping it out for the new boys. Alright, so we've just got the old rear springs out, rear shocks are gone, we've got the new springs in. This kit from Kingpin comes with the spring retainers, top and bottom. So this is what it comes with. So you got the bottom one in here, that pretty much winds in down to the bottom, bolts in first, and you let off the jack, get the spring right up to the top with a bit of play. This main plate goes on the top of the the top hat there, so that goes on top of that there. The bolt goes down through the top, and then this winds up in like the bottom, and then the bottom plate goes on there. Bolts all tight, so now it's clamped top and bottom. This is the old shock mount that it used to have. It used to have the ring on the top. These are new shocks with pin to pin, so that's why it comes with new shock mounts. So they just bolt into the existing holes, and then I've got a new pin to pin now. So that's how the new longer travel shocks work. The rear, right's all fully in. The first section we've done. Top and bottom coil retainers, coils in, shocks in, new shock mounts, remote res mounts up here, sort of out of the way when the tyre sort of flexes in everything. So that's the first side done. Now onto the second. That's the other side of the rear done. Everything's in, all tightened up. Everything looks nice. Reservoir up there again. So we'll drop this down, get started with the front. Alright, the rear's all done. Both sides. Now we're up to the front, so hopefully it should be a similar deal. Should be a bit quicker, and then we'll drop it down, check all the new heights, and we'll hopefully get out for a test this weekend, see how it goes. How do you fucking get on? All right, so that's the front section done. We've got the old shocks out. Don't need that. The old coils. Don't need them. We've got the new ones in. Nice long travel. We've got all the remote res nicely tucked in up the top there. It's all looking pretty fresh. So we'll pump this side up, go on the other side, and get the other stuff going. Alright, so we've just got all the front suspension in, the rear's in, now it's onto the extended brake line. So with the extra travel, I'm gonna, these stock ones will probably pull tight. So I've got some extra 4-inch extensions on the brake lines. You can sort of see the difference in length there. It's about 100 mil. So we're gonna do these, get them in on both sides. There's one on the rear, and then we'll drain the whole system, push out all the air, and then yeah, take it for a spin. Alright, so the full kit's in now. Finished the back, we've finished the front. The new extended brake lines are in. We've just bled them out. It's looking pretty epic now. It's lifted it probably about 2 inches in the front with these new springs. In the back it's probably about 1 inch higher. It's leveled out the truck, which is sort of what I wanted with this whole scenario. Pretty cool feature about this is that I've got the adjustable dampening with the shock. So when I'm going off-road and don't have much of a kit on, I can really set it down to a nice soft rate and it'll feel really nice on that sort of scenario. When I go away and I've loaded up the back, I've got the new rooftop tent on, so I'm going to have that when I go on longer trips, towing the boat even. I'll probably crank it up a bit firmer. It'll feel a lot nicer on those longer trips, not so swelling on the freeway. So yeah, pretty stoked with how it went in. Everything went in as per planned. I'm stoked with the whole kit. In the next video, we'll see how it goes off-road. And we'll test it out, see how much more flex I've got, and yeah, it should be really epic, so stay tuned for that one.